Hey Katie, how you doing? It's Bree. It was great speaking with you this morning. Thanks for giving us a call. As promised, I wanted to quickly go through your guys' website, some of the keywords and competitors, and how we would be able to help you. I know we started talking about your guys' website and how you would definitely like it to be redesigned, and I do agree with that. The one thing I am really noticing is that there doesn't seem to be cool. There is a lot of content on here. It's not quite laid out in the best way. And I actually think we would need to add a little bit more content, but we could make it look far better so it wasn't so text heavy and the top half of the website is really beautiful before anyone needs to get to the content. With that being said, Google likes to see about a minimum of 1,500 words on your web page. And this is for two reasons. The first reason being is that Google has crawlers. They're coming through, they're crawling the website, they're trying to figure out what areas you serve, what services you offer, essentially what do you do and who you are. The more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in Google's eyes. In addition to this, we're going to want to beat out the content of our competitors. So if the competitors had 1,000 words, then you want to have 1,500 words, etc. Now, within the content, you want to have keywords, so things that someone are searching for. If someone was searching for childcare services Hartford CT, and you had childcare services Hartford CT all over the website, you're going to be really relevant, and Google is going to be willing to put you higher at the top. So in addition to not quite having it laid out right, you're really going to want to have those keywords within the content to help giving you the best chance to get to the top. Now, if we did a Google search for childcare services Hartford CT, this is the map pack. And the top three listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. If you guys don't have one of these, I'm sure the town building has one or the building you're in, but if you don't specifically have one of your own, I would highly recommend getting one of these. The way you get yourself into the top three is one, by having a profile, two, by filling it out as much as possible, name, address, phone number, posting to it, photos, description, etc. And then three, getting your name, address, and phone number listed into as many directories as possible. This will really help to get you up into the top ones. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same things apply. You want to be on the front page and ideally in the top three so that people can find you. This is kind of more like a blog than a local business, but I see they have the YWCA for Hartford. So let's take a look at their site. So right off the bat, they've got all of their childcare services. Wow, they have got a lot. They've got some text. Okay, so they actually don't have a whole lot going on here. So let's talk about why they are ranking. This is the paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what you're up against. The second thing I want to go over is the UR and DR ratings. These ratings are really important for where you fall within the Google search results. A UR rating is essentially a trust rating with Google, and a DR rating is essentially a power rating with Google. These numbers are generally raised by a thing we call a backlink. But because this isn't the home page, these numbers look a little skewed. They have far more than two of these links. It's just because we're not looking at the home page, and that gets a little technical. Anyway, really all this backlink is just a link or a shout out from another website. So if there's another website that's endorsing yours and they have a clickable button back to your website, that's really all a backlink is, and it adds power to your site. Lastly, and most importantly, I want to talk about the organic keywords. These are the keywords within the content that I was talking about before. For example, daycare in Hartford CT. There's approximately 200 people who Google this per month. Daycare Hartford CT, another 200. Daycares in Hartford CT, another 200 a month approximately. Hartford Daycare, approximately 50. Childcare in Hartford CT, approximately 20. Daycare with a space, approximately 40. East Hartford, daycare in CT, approximately 100. Daycare assistance in CT. So We've got some really good keywords, and there's actually quite a bit of search volume for these things. Really, really, really quite a bit of search volume. There's a lot in Hartford itself, but even if we look at some of the CT words, there's a lot of search volume, which is good news. Now, if we take a look at your website's ratings, we can see the website's really powerful, and that's of course because you're part of the town page here. Got a lot of backlinks again, but this is really coming from the town page. What's most important is we want to take a look at your organic keywords. So we can see Department of Children and Families, Hartford CT, you're in roughly second place, which is good, that's important. Family Services, Hartford CT, so there's approximately 20 people who Googled us a month, and you're in roughly sixth place, which is good. Probably want to move that up just a little bit higher. I don't know, maybe family services, or at least this page isn't directly related to family services, but it does seem kind of relevant to what you guys are doing. Here we go, Hartford CT Kids Activities, that's cool. So there's approximately 20 people who search this a month, although you guys are in roughly 21st place, so on the second page. Hartford Activities, so it's not directly relevant, but it's not too bad. And you guys are in just about the fourth page. And so we've got kind of a lot of random keywords in here. So we do have parks and CT, and maybe you guys promote parks or swimming lessons or pools. Maybe they're a little random, but you guys are pretty far down for it anyway. I would say the most important thing we could do is really to get some more relevant content on there, get it all sorted out, and then to get those keywords within the content. I'll take another look at the city builder that you guys are on, and I will get back to you on whether or not that's something we'll be able to work with and if it's worthwhile. So I hope that this was helpful, and I look forward to speaking with you further. Have a great day.